Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D, baby, coming from up there and right in front of your screen. It's about to be right in front of your screen. My friend, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, and we are officially in San Antonio, Texas. So the last time when I made a video, I was over at Lake Conroe, which is like right above of Houston, about 30 minutes, and then I went to Columbus, Texas, which is east of which is west of Lake Conroe, and I was there for 4 days camping, had a great time. I gotta mention some of these dispensaries that I went to. One of them was the hippie house. I think it's house, but they use the term HAUS, and I'm assuming it's house, but Haas, like hippie Haas. But I went to the hippie Haas, and I met Sarah and Rube, that work at the place or own the place. I don't remember which one, but they are very professional. They know what they're talking about. They will explain why cannabis is such a good thing for society. If we don't abuse it, right? You crazy. And then the other dispensary that I went to was Dominique, right? Dominique is the name, but I forgot the dispensary. But pretty much they do, because the fact that CBD is legal, they're able to ship products across the U.S. and that's pretty dope. And I was like, how come Amazon is not into it? And basically he was saying because there are certain aspects of hemp, it's still illegal under federal law, so therefore is not even worth it for Amazon to go do it. But anyway, my friend, so my take on Texas is huge, okay? From properties, meaning properties are far apart, and there's a lot of land here, like from interstates, from city to city. Even when I was driving through like Houston, San Antonio, it didn't feel like crowded. I mean, on average, the lanes there are roughly about 4 to 5 lanes. And it's definitely a different environment here. It's like when I started going down, like it's kind of like when I first landed in Atlanta, Georgia, or just Georgia, South Carolina. In my entire life, I have never seen that many African American or black people. Because when I was when I was down in Atlanta, Georgia, I mean, my estimate was roughly about 70 to 80% of the population are African American or black people. When I went down to Texas, probably the most, I would say 60%, Spanish people or Mexican people. So I find that really interesting. In Florida, however, the weather are pretty much similar, but you have more of the American people, the white people down there. And I have not yet, actually I have the the most populated, like, Asian, or specifically Vietnamese, it's probably Canada. Not, what am I saying? California. How dare you? How dare you? But California, the last time I went to California, that was back in January or February of like during the Tony Robbins birthday. But even before that, that was the same year that I did my first road trip along the West Coast. That was probably 10 years ago. But that was like it's kind of that's why when people tell me that America is racist, I'm like, I mean, people are racist, okay? And it depends on which part of town. But when I went there, when I was in Atlanta, when I was here in even in California and here in Texas, I mean, the thing that I've learned, I mean, I always knew, but when you actually experience, like meeting people and how, like, you see, the majority of people, and then I started reflecting on, like, the environment that I grew up in, because, like, back in Seattle, I mean, they're definitely like American people. They're definitely, let's just use color, okay? There's definitely white people. There's definitely black people. There's definitely brown people, and I get a mixture. So I never really, like, everything was just like, okay, it's there. It's a melting pot. But when I went to places that, like, that has like a high percentage of, like, let's say black people, white people, brown people, you start seeing things differently, meaning that, definitely different kind of food, even the like structures of houses, and everything is different, but is the same. What? No, you know what I mean? Like, you get the kind people, the bad people, the homeless people, the wealthy people, the genuine people. At the end of the day, they're people, okay? And I think it's very fascinating for me to able to travel America and kind of explore that part of it. So when people say America is racist, I personally don't believe America is racist. And Texas, I don't know about the summer. I mean, it was pretty humid back in Florida during the summer, but I can only imagine it actually more humidity down here in the area during the summer. But as of right now, during the winter, loving it. On average, it's about, it's about 70s, in the 70s. That's the average on a sunny day, and I love the fact that everything here is nice, is open, and the amount of people that are wearing a mask, I would say 40-50% around there, but it's much more freer. Like, it's freer in a sense where, like, people are still doing the things that they want to do. Like, I don't see a lot of hate going on down here. I don't see a lot of, like, like authority. The regular people imposing their authority on other people. In the name of protection. I just want to protect everyone. So we gotta lock you in your house. That kind of mentality. But anyways, my friend, that is the short description of Texas. We are just, I'm waiting to go to the next campsite. So we will be spending the night here at Walmart. I got all of my my food and everything, so we are set. And it's really nice up in this area because, I get the wind, and it's like open space. You know how much I love open space, and Texas is big, okay? So my friend, if you've never been to Texas, it's I mean, I haven't seen anything that like spectacular, I'm thinking of going to SeaWorld. And SeaWorld is probably about 10 minutes from where I'm right now. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. I don't know if they open in the winter, but I looked it up and it says that it is open. So we'll see. Con, all you do is woochie woochie wooch. That's all I'm hearing. But my friend, welcome to Texas, wherever you are. And yesterday was not yesterday. The day before yesterday was Christmas. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to wherever you are from Texas with love.